He's from Grimsby originally.
Yeah.
I've never met Wayne. This is what's so interesting around. And, you know, people watching this may know that we've never met before.
No.
This is the first time we've met.
True.
And yet we've been in contact for like 3 years.
A couple of years,
2-3 years.
Yeah.
And
we've kind of kept up a
yeah.
little bit in pockets with what each other's things have popped up on Facebook or whatever, and or an email kind of newsletter.
And this is what's so brilliant. This is what I love. I love it that we've come here today and we're talking. Like from how bonkers is that?
And
you live on the halfway across the country.
And we can start talking from standing, and we already know something, and we've got the connection because I've exhibited in the fridge magnet in Bath, and there's just a great understanding that just from a small thing.
Yeah, that's right, and I think that's great heart. It gives me great heart that these things can happen.
Yeah.
You know.
And you have to you kind of do the best you can with whatever you've got at the time, and it's always surprising if you're working in anything. You never know what's going to actually be the element that then you will take on further.
True. The spark, you just don't know what
you
spark
have no idea where it might go, and
so my personal work is drawing based. It all comes from working live really. So a lot of my work is to do with the jazz industry here in London. So I spend my evenings at clubs. There's a club just down the road here in Chelsea, the 606 Club, literally just down there. And so I spend my night in dark clubs, sketching with musicians. And then that feeds into live work, which I then kind of pen and ink work. I work in a sketch pad, take that back to the studio, colour it in the studio, and then publish that. And that's a good way of starting a conversation with musicians and starting a conversation with people out there that are interested in music. And then that leads on to album cover work and all sorts of other illustration work.
That's great. So has drawing always been a really strong part of what you do?
Yeah, so that's a massive part of what I do in terms of kind of therapeutic value of it, to the way I can represent ideas. So I've always been very keen on observational drawing and the skill of that. And that gives me the language then to explore other things. So yes, drawing's huge. In fact, I gave up in the other media for about 5 years in colour. So I worked purely in black and white for 5 or 6 years in the late 90s. I moved to France, just worked in black and white, and then eventually being in France and amongst all the colours in the south of France and the kind of saturation of colour and the beauty of that, I started painting again in colour, but they're almost like drawings, they're almost painted drawings.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, I was going to ask you, what influence did your time in France have, and there it's been answered.
Yeah. It's huge, actually the influence of not necessarily France, but going away from everything, taking a massive step away from everything and just being on your own and working for a long period of time is huge. It's the kind of cornerstone of where I am now, and gives you the strength to push myself to do these sort of exhibitions as well as.
So tell me a bit more about your fridge magnet project. When did it start?
Started in 2010. We were asked to do an exhibition for a gallery called Gallery 89 in Barnet, and that was a gallery that was helping people recover from mental health problems. And so we devised a show that was totally inclusive, had no sort of barriers for people to kind of to exhibit their work, to share their work. So it had no fee, no rejection. It was kind of, it's quite a rare concept actually in the art world. You know, you'd think that it would be the art world would be much more inclusive. I'm sure, as you know, it's quite closed off.
It can be difficult.
Yeah.
If you can feel excluded, most definitely. So this was your way of giving a big hug to people, saying yours counts. It all counts. It's all, you know, it all comes from somewhere. It's a truth. What you're showing us is the truth.
Cold and you know, just it's not really very understanding of an artist, not very understanding of their work. In fact, disrespectful.
To judge it just from the
glance,
and
just often on the screen maybe. Well, I didn't realise. It's amazing. You open this thing up and then someone says, you know what? Because they're magnetic, you could exhibit them on the streets, or you could do this. And we just jumped at that, and we thought, right, brilliant. We're going to use that. And we went to Bath for the Fringe Arts Bath. I think you've done something there.
Yes, I was in that one. I submitted for the 2014 one, which was lovely. Yeah.
So I think this is the 2014 one. I'm not sure your work's here at all.
That one.
See, I didn't even know.
It pings out, doesn't it?
I didn't even know. There you go.
It's something I'm still working on, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah. My one says it looks a bit abstract, but it says we can do no great things, only small things with great love. Broken up, and I did hundreds of postcards, and that was the same year that I graduated.
Yeah.
And I showed those on postcards. Oh, wow. But actually I'm still working with that idea. So it's really nice.
You get these layers every time. So just that magnet represents a whole kind of...
It's a portal into another world, isn't it?
A group of poets that have got together and write some poetry, take photographs, edited by Lucy Furlong. But we've got such a range of different chapbooks. And they all start off as one sheet, so they start off as a sheet like this.
Yeah.
It's then folded.
To create the book.
Bang, bang, bang. Stapled, trimmed,
whatever.
And it's just so cheap.
Yeah.
So, you know, you're talking, again, the rise of internet printing, you're thinking something like that is like £20 for 50 of them, £25 for 100. 100 chapbooks.
It's gorgeous, full colour.
Yeah, 100 chapbooks.
Really good quality.
For £25. ISBN £2.50. You know, under 30 quid. You published a book.
That's fantastic.
I mean, isn't that amazing?
It's really nice that you could do that.
And there's single artists. So I mean, a lot of these shows, they're great. These group shows, you see all this artwork. Yeah. Sometimes you long to concentrate on one artist.
Yeah.
And to really get a bit more depth from them.
And in these books, you can kind of tell a story of the artist a little bit. It's a dream project. If, say, money was no object, and you could learn any skill, or what would you? Have you got something that you have in the background that you would do if you could?
I don't think there is. I think so much of it is we just go and do it. So we've never held back.
You work with what you've got.
Yeah, and I think that's a really good way of creating energy and creativity. Is actually to give yourself parameters, so then you work within something.
Yeah.
So
if the sky's the limit, then suddenly creativity is thwarted sometimes. It just feels
I think scale would be something. If you had a lot of money, we'd like to do something big. Because we're always doing small things, and although that's nice and it fits in within an urban environment like this, I think the small is undervalued.
It is. It fits on an individual exchange value. You get one-to-one interactions, and with the fridge magnets, you get snippets of people's ideas coming. It sounds more like you're working from one thing to the next, maybe taking something that has or hasn't worked particularly well and feeding it into your next, all these threads coming in from past years' experience.
Well, you know how it works. You can leave an idea probably for 5 years, and then suddenly it will just blossom.
Yeah, it can be dormant. And then,
exactly.
Yeah.
And then you'll find a series of, usually an opportunity. So because we've got this kind of quite big momentum, is that things come to us a lot more now. I think you spend a lot of time procrastinating when you're a young artist. What are people going to think? What's going to happen?
If it's right, do it.
Best thing is to just get out there. And that is maybe being a bit nosy, and sometimes that's being a bit of a pain to other people. but get going, just generate that.
Something.
Yeah.
It's kind of just do it. I've got it stuck up in my shed on a post-it. Do it.
Yeah. That's it.
It's like it's not an advert for trainers. It's an instruction to artists.
I mean, if you were playing a different game, maybe you want to be that sort of artist that wants to get into a high-end gallery. You would have to play a different game then. You'd have to pull yourself back, you'd only have to release a little bit of work, you'd have to create mystique around yourself. So that's a completely different game that you want to play.
But when you look back, you realise that was quite an interesting flux of things happening, coming together in all sorts of ways personally. And then later in life, Alban contacted me. I think we met at an exhibition again together, something like you. I think that's what. And then he said, and then I that's how we are at the moment.
Sometimes it's difficult.
It's an organic process. It's not like you don't have to put out an application form or anything like that. You suddenly find that there is a kindred spirit or a mutual understanding of where each other is with interest in what we're trying to do. And what that's been based in education.
I guess so that all been being kind of compact.
That
been taken out.
He's been the one that has been the connector, like the glue.
Absolutely.
And people get us involved or not.
As they feel
We still sort of get to know each other.
really. I mean,
Which is exciting.
Oh, yeah.
It was something about meeting people face to face. And then, obviously, I will be going and looking at your work because I've met you and heard something direct from you. And that connection is
Yeah, it's really exciting.
It is very much so. Especially for something like this, which is, it's not selective. It allows people to be creative.
When it's not competitive.
Exactly, not that. It's not about money.
No, there's nothing to do with it.
Nothing to do with money at all, and that's the driver in our culture. Sadly, but there is something else, and that's what I think. I'm sure I can't speak for you, but I mean, I think something happened.
Yeah, it's
where we both reside politically, we reside in that space.
I suppose CollectConnect is allowed some space because all of us have also other ways of making a living. That's important. I work as an art therapist, Brian talk as an artist, Stuart's the same. So in a way that frees up an opportunity to come together and do something.
We're not beholden to critics, curators, and the people in galleries who are the gatekeepers that seem to let some people through.
Your Peter S. Smith drop.
When in doubt.
Yeah.
So that was the Cambridge event, which I didn't go, so I couldn't get to. But I've got another blueprint, which is Static Ladders collaboration.
Oh yeah.
Making neat things together.
Now where to start with this?
Start with start.
Yeah, I know. Because start various physical.
It's a complete mix.
Yeah.
So this is we did this earlier this year with Middlesex University and for Mental Health Awareness Week, and again it was a conversation. I was sitting outside the British Library with the poet Kevin Acott, and we were thinking, well, we'd love to do a project for Mental Health Awareness Week, and we just sat there and we came up with it, and we just so it was exhibited at Middlesex University, but its origins, again this is some of the work we do so well, is from all people that wouldn't necessarily count themselves as artists, that were just interested in the concept. A person sent me a line like this. So he started off with mum to dad, and they showed what it felt like to be close to mum, what it felt close to dad, and what it felt like to be in the middle. So we've got, say, mum to dad here.
Yeah.
So you've got physical places like Tolworth, obviously that was in the middle, and the Fens. But you've also got Lilac Reeve or Abandon Both. So you've got a really heavily laden word here.
So I think you've already said, but I've just remembered. So you've got mum and dad, and for example, you gave people that were taking part each of these parakeets and
Yeah.
cat, dog, cradle, grave. And so did everyone have those lists and they filled in their own thoughts of things closer to one and the other?
Exactly.
And then you put them all together?
And then I jumbled them up.
Okay, you jumbled them up.
So
and then this,
It's like everything, we included everyone that submitted. We didn't include everything they wrote to me,
but
so at least one person from everyone, which is one of our big things. We've never rejected an artist, and we've never rejected an artwork in all the time that in 6 years that we've been working. So it is, but it's a jumble, and that's part of its
well, it's
job.
life. It reflects life completely. By not rejecting anybody, you're validating them. Were these for sale during that exhibition?
But no, they were given away actually.
They were given away.
Yeah, they were given away.
As kind of usual with you.
But so part of it's always about kind of engagement, and everyone that contributed got a free map as well.
Oh, that's great.
But now they're for sale, so you can go out and buy one.
Yeah. Where are they available?
They're from the publisher's site, which is actually my family publishers.
Oh yeah.
So through all these CollectConnect exhibitions, we kind of started publishing things, so publishing books, chapbooks, maps, everything. And well, particularly I've taught myself how to do all that publishing side of it. So the two go side and side. So the art has actually spurred me on to find new ways of getting artist work out there to reach wider audiences for very small cost.
What advice would you give another artist?
Work as much as possible, even if you don't feel like working, I suppose. I think again, like systems, I wake up at a certain time when I start work, I have my lunch at a certain time, and it takes a lot of the thought out of other thought processes out of.
So you can concentrate on what
Yes,
you're
exactly.
doing.
I mean, it might not suit everyone, and the other thing is to give to other artists and to be in contact with them.
Yeah.
I've had this amazing 5-6 years with working with other artists, over 1,000 artists on exhibitions like this Herbert to all the magnet shows, and I get a lot from that. I get an awful lot from that.